Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode 26 of our Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness playthrough. In the last episode, what were we doing? Because I know we got sidetracked. We came here to Pyrite Coliseum because the Mire radar did fire off, and we did find Mire B here in Pyrite Coliseum. Managed to snag ourselves another Shadow Pokemon, which previously evaded our capture after decimating about half of our team, so a little bit of revenge there, getting it back on our side. Of course, it's not the Pokemon's fault, so we're going to purify it. In fact, what I should probably do, maybe not during this video, but maybe afterwards, off camera, I want to do is check the Purify Chamber while I'm here, actually. I have to refresh myself. What's going on? It's been a while since I played this game here, so let's check the Purify Chamber. I see we have some purification ready to happen. So we could go back to do the Purify. You know what? Let's just do that. Let's fill up some time, I guess. And, ready to open and start. Yeah, I know that. So it'll fill some time. We'll start getting some more things set up here in the Purify Chamber. We did get ourselves... We got a TM for this, didn't we? I think, beating the Coliseum. Anyway, we were in the middle of... That's right! Team Cipher is taking over Phenac City. We're gonna go back there and help people out. Did I update the Pokemon with the proper injuries? You know what? Let's take a moment right here in Duel Square. We'll do our usual team recap, because I have no clue what's going on, apparently. Alright, so we have a couple Pokemon that need to switch out. We gotta get some lower level Pokemon to the front here. I like to sort of level them up, even across the board. Anyway, excuse me, leading the path right now, leading the pack, I guess, is our level 25 Snapper the Totodile with a mild nature. One injury, as you can see, that circle is lit up for the symbols. He has Torrent ability, and the moves are Water Gun, Ice Beam, Dragon Claw, and Dig. Next we have, with 2 injuries, I think we have updated the symbols. Our level 25 quirky Gulpin named Gullet with, as I say, 2 injuries there. Liquid Ooze is the ability, and we have Sludge, Shockwave, Sing, and Toxic for the moves. Next is our hardy Ghost-type Poe, the Duskull level 25, who has not taken a hit yet. Right, he's not been injured yet. Levitate is the ability, and Shadow Ball, Astonish, Confuse Ray, and Helping Hand for the moveset. Next we have Wally, our Curly at level 26, bold-natured, holding the Twisted Spoon with 1 injury to his name. Synchronize ability, passing on the status condition to the attacker, with Psychic, Shockwave, Calm Mind, and Reflect. Next is Samuel, our twice knocked out Gentle Nuzleaf at level 26. He has the Early Bird ability, waking up quick from sleep, and the moves are Giga Drain, Torment, Secret Power, and Fake Out, and last but not least, with 2 injuries, Dratini with a Serious Nature at level 26, Shed Skin is the ability, and Dragon Rage, Ice Beam, Iron Tail, and Thunder Wave. I want to say Dragon Tail for some reason. Alright, now that we've done the recap, we can move on and head back to purify some more Pokemon, and update the Purify Chamber, and then go back to save Phenac City from Team Cipher, because they've had, what, like the whole weekend just to do whatever they want. Have they powered their Pokemon back up? Oh, wait a minute, that's right. The Hexagon Brothers have shown up again, and they're posing as Justy, the, I guess, gym leader of Pre-Gym. Or, what's the actual name of it? The Prestige Precept... It's the Pre-Gym, basically. That's all you need to know. So, for those of you with a sharp eye and a keen attention to detail, hello, Pineco. Pineco. I love Pineco. You've probably noticed that, as of last night, there was no second live stream, as I was, saying that I was going to do this weekend. There is a reason for that. It's not just because I'm lazy, but I was sitting here trying to work on a new Pokemon TCG online deck. I am starting to assemble some special, decks featuring the Ultra Beasts, some sort of more like strategic kind of decks, not just the first day thing. But, in the middle of testing out the deck, I lost my connection again, and it was spotty all the time up until that, so I don't know why it's having trouble with my connections right now. I know sometimes when the weather is bad around the area, our connection goes bad in this section. So, as it turns out, today is a pretty rainy day, so maybe that's what was going on. Last night the weather was getting bad. I don't know, it might just be an excuse. Either way, I couldn't do the live stream. I'll see if maybe sometime this week I can try another live stream featuring the new Pokemon deck that I put together. But if not, I'll show you a full-on video of the deck strategy as it is. Anyway, Delcatty learns Secret Power with Purification and relearns Sweet Kiss. It's the ribbon, of course. Not going to put you on the team just yet, so we'll hang off on the nickname for the time being. And someone else wants to open their heart. Let's switch over to Spinnerack. How long have I had you, buddy? I don't think I've had you that long, actually. I seem to think that you're one of the earlier captures, but look at how Mareep's tail still glows solid there, despite being just a hologram. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we got Spinarak later in the game, because it wasn't until later that I realized, oh, we have our Stacy back again from Coliseum. Gets Dig, interesting, good against Rock and Fire, and gets Refresh as well. Everyone's got to get Refresh. And we get ourselves Ribbon, and to the PC you go. So, as I mash the microphone once again, I gotta figure out how to do this. Scratch my nose without touching that microphone. I'm always messing up. You probably hear this big clunk on the audio, but... Alright, so let's head over to set number 1. We're gonna edit this one. Which Pokemon do we need to purify now? We've got, actually 3 of them. Okay, so we have an Ice type here. I could also add some of these Pokemon to the sets. Let's see, where could Fighting type work well? Can I please maneuver this thing properly? If we have 4 normal types, in this, they make normal good against each other, so you could do that with a full set. We got that filled up. That is perfect. Fighting doesn't help here. Can't really add fighting here, so... Could we rework this? Yes, we could. Watch this. I'm going to put fighting instead of our Mareep. I'm going to grab... No. I was thinking of using the Ice type, but it's a Shadow. Drag. Fighting beats normal, but normal doesn't beat anything. So let me rethink this. Hang on. Let's put Mareep back down here. I got it. Okay, we're gonna grab that Spinarak. Go over to set number 4. We're gonna put it between Hoppip and Baltoy because Flying beats Bug, Bug beats Psychic. That's a perfect tempo right there. Now, do we have enough Pokemon to make another set? Yes, I want to continue. Why can't I hit these buttons properly? Alright, over here. Well, this one's not perfect yet either. Let's see who we have to work with. The PC party Pokemon. We got Fighting. Does that help us? Fighting would be good against Dark. But Fire doesn't beat Fighting. This is the fun part of trying to figure out your type matchups and such. Bear with me as I try to do some mental type effectiveness considerations here. I don't think Fighting will help us here, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, I think I'll just put you over here for a new set. Why do I keep hitting the wrong button? Go there. There we go. Okay, let's go with... I'll put Delcatty on here too, just because normal type, why not? Fighting will do good against the normal type. And we'll grab Fire. Can we fix up one of these sets differently with Fire? Let's see here. Fire would be Ice, but doesn't get beaten by Fighting, so that doesn't help us here. We already got Fire on there, plus the ground is good against Pikachu. If we take the Poison... Let's try that. We're gonna grab Arbok. Does that help us over here? Not really at all. We can take the Electric, though. That doesn't help us here either, though. This is fun. Let's take a look here. Electric versus Grass. That's not good. So I guess what we're just gonna have to do is drop you here for the time being until we have more Pokemon to work with. So for the time being, let's grab our Shadow Pokemon. Where would the Ice type be good to go with? Let's go back to the sets here. Ice is good against Flying, so that's good here. We're going to rotate you down that way. We're going to set you in place. There we go. Alright, so let's grab Pineco. And who are you good against? Grass. Let's rotate to the upper... No, upper. Upper. Go up there. Using this keyboard does not make things easier. How can I maneuver it? Put you on a different set. How about that? Alright, we're going to rotate you to that way. There, that's perfect. Place. I'm wasting too much time with doing this. What is happening? Alright, so Steel. If I could stop hitting the wrong buttons, this would be an amazing playthrough, don't you think? Steel is good against Rock, so we can put it here. And it's already facing the right way. Thank you for working with me. No, we are done. Why did I hit yes? Alright, let's get out of here. So we're going to get back to Phenac City and save the day. But yeah, so sadly, the live stream just didn't pull through. I did do the one on Saturday, though, for the first day coverage of Crimson Invasion, which was pretty cool. I got the Guzzlord GX from the first pack. Hi, Pineco. Hi, I love Pineco. Heading back to Phenac City now. Man, that Purified Chamber is so complicated. If I had a proper... Like, what I have to do eventually is get a gamepad for this system of mine. Because it would make things so much easier, the actual analog stick. I remember I never used to prefer analog, because I always related it to, you know, the way to tell time. And I much prefer digital clocks. Analog sometimes takes me a while to figure out. Hello, lady. What's going on? Oh, no. Cipher has infiltrated the city. Our cover's blown already? You're evil. I knew it. You should have just stayed happily entertained at the Real Gam Tower. No, thank you. There was... Actually, I probably could have stayed there a little bit longer. I love that battle bingo. The battle sims are nice. You get items for beating those. Pseudo-Widow Clampearl. I just got a message, too. Anything important? I shall check that later on. Or respond to it. I just checked it, I guess. Alright. Snapper and Gullet versus the Pseudo-Widow and... What did I say that other one was? Corsola? Clampearl. So, Water Gun to Pseudo-Widow. Let's go for Shockwave to the Clampearl, actually. So, super effective Water Gun. It's not the most powerful move, though. As I said, we did get the Water Pulse TM, which I could use, but I could easily just teach Snapper Surf later on, back in the main series, right? And replace Water Gun, which would probably make a lot more sense. Why didn't I teach it to him before this? I guess I wasn't expecting that he was going to be part of the main team. I sort of mixed up, or switched up the way I'm choosing which Pokemon to use in each playthrough now. I'm taking a look at how much screen time on the channel they've had ever since the first time they've been added to the team, and choosing the Pokemon that we haven't seen a lot of as top priority Pokemon to show up, you know? So, unfortunately, because Snapper and Dratini both did get knocked out due to explosive Pokemon back in Mahogany Town's Team Rocket hideout, they're first in line for a chance to shine. As you can see right here, shining they are doing, at least Snapper, taking down Pseudo-Widow. A couple of Water Gun hits right there, down, and I think Shockwave finishes up Clampearl nicely. Another Team Cipher Goon down and out. Can we deal with all the other Ciphers by the end of this episode? I don't even know how many there are, actually. I know we gotta deal with all of the Justies, though. Look how much more experience our Totodile gains over Gullet. I didn't even see what your name was. Pelham? I gave you that disc case to get you out of here, too. Haha. We'll still keep it. I mean, I could give it back, but I like the battle disc, so I'll keep him. Yeah, I'm Justy. I'm the toughest of the toughs, and the most popular guy in all of Phenac besides. In other words, I look just like Justy even without putting a disguise on. No, you don't. Look at me. I look cool like Justy, eh? Come on, I'll take you on. You're looking a little blue there, my friend. You gotta cheer up. There's so many things to be happy about in life, like they've changed the raids in Pokemon Go. Yes, everything has to relate to Pokemon, of course, but I found out as I was heading uptown yesterday, my cousin Mike messaged me to say there are new raids. As soon as I got to the uptown area, boom, Nidoking raid already going on. I first went and took on a Magneton raid. A little harder than I was expecting. You know, let's see, let's go with... let's Dragon Claw the Horsey. I know it's not a Dragon type just yet, bear with me. And go for Shockwave onto the Goldeen. But I took down a Magneton, and when he showed me the list of all the new raid bosses, I was like, I'm not really that interested in them. Like, there's some species that I still need to get, you know, candies for, right? And Sandslash is one of them. I just need 10 more candies for Rocky, my Sandslash, to have 100, and keep them stored up for when it comes time to power up my Pokemon. So I was like, I guess Sandslash, the rest I can just focus on getting them, you know, soloing them for items and such. And then I saw there was an Ivysaur, a level 1 raid boss, and I thought, wait a minute, no, I need tons of candy for Sprout, my Venusaur. So I love the fact that Ivysaur is a raid boss right now. Now, and I don't know if these new raid bosses have replaced the current raid bosses, or if they are in addition to. Because at one point, I'm going to go for Dig Attack on Beldum and Shockwave the Goldeen again. At one point, my friends Mike, Megan, and I were sitting there at a level 4 egg waiting to see what happened, and attached into a Lapras. Lapras was not in the list that Mike had sent to me, so I think the previous raid bosses might still be in the game, just so that they've added more, and they might be more common too, because, oh boy, we saw a bunch of level 1 eggs hatch at one point, and Metapod, Metapod, Metapod. Really? Metapod everywhere. Not a Magikarp to be seen. I wonder if they are going to keep Magikarp in, because, I mean, getting some good candy and a potential shiny Magikarp with high stats is kind of an appealing idea. Alright, Blue 6 sends in Spheal. Oh! This is the guy we didn't get the Pokemon for yet. Interesting. Takedown, really? I'm just gonna plain old miss. Let's see what Dig Attack does to you. First of all, let's sing away at the Spheal. It's only level 17. Which means I gotta add it to the Purify Chamber. To purify it as soon as... Wow! Survive that as soon as possible. You're easily taken down by a Water Gun or a Shockwave. Oh, come on. Speaking of waves, here comes the Shadow Wave. Hardly does a thing. Look at that. Are we worried? Not even this much. Alright, takedown. Are we worried? Yeah, that did a decent amount. So, how should we weaken the Spheal? It double resists Ice Beam, plus it probably has thick fat, or at least it could have thick fat. I'm going to Water Gun the Beldum. I'm going to try Sludge onto the Spheal. We could poison it, but even if we do, that is still a status condition which makes it easier to capture. Goodbye, Beldum. You're Beldone. Did you have a Beldum last time? I think you did. Alright, getting some experience for the team, of course, and let's see how much does the Sludge do. No criticals. Restrain yourself, Gullet. You don't need to put that much power out, my bud. Decent amount. We can start lightly tapping it with Water Gun, too. And there is the poison, so there's the easy stat, or not easy, but easier status condition for capture. Look at that tail just flapping away. I thought it was kind of funny when Spheal first came out. See, I don't want to call myself a Gen 1er, but, like, sometimes Pokemon does things where I'm like, was that necessary? What other ability does Spheal have? Because if it has Ice Beam, that's probably the better way to weaken it. I'm just go for Water Gun. Go for a Pokeball with Gullet's turn. So, yeah, like, I've said many times I'm not a big fan of Gen 5, and the reason is, well, one reason is, they gave you nothing but new Pokemon to collect in Gen 5, right? You have the new starters, like, basically there are no Caterpie, there's no Pidgey, there's no Rattata, some of your basic staples from previous games. Pokemon like Zubat, Geodude, that have been in every single generation to that point, were not in Gen 5. But they gave us things like Roggenrola and Woobat, stuff like that. Like, they basically gave us replacements for a lot of the old Gen 1 Pokemon, but they made us have to use new Pokemon. I mean, a good example of that, speaking of evolution, snapper back off, buddy, is look at Timber. It levels up to evolve into, what's the other one? Girder. And then by trading, I believe, it evolves into Conkeldurr. That is exactly... Oh, wait a minute! This evolution we can let happen! Gullet is evolving. Gullet is leaving and evolving into Swalot. I will take that one. Evolution, yes! Nice. You want to learn Stockpile, Spit Up, and Swallow, perhaps? Or is that later on? I think it tries to learn all three eventually at one point. Body Slam. I'm taking that one. I'm thinking just replace Toxic. Because we have a potential to poison with Sludge, but we're kind of more interested in using Sing anyway. We'll get rid of Toxic for Body Slam. That's going to be decent. But anyway, yeah, so they gave us a bunch of Pokemon that acted just like the originals, but force you to use new ones. And I like using some of the original Pokemon, you know? Not because I'm a Gen 1er, but because I do like nostalgia, I like consistency. I just like the option. I would have preferred to have an option of catch a Machop or a Timber. But nope, you gotta catch the new ones. How did I get off on that rant? I don't know. Anyway, when I get serious, the consequences could be really bad. That's why I took it easy on you. Oh, is that what actually happened there? Okay. So, were you growling? You are growling. Why? Do you, like, know this guy is evil? Sounds like things are getting hecticer here. I'm guessing that our cover's been blown. I'd say it's about time. I need to get out of this tight outfit anyway. Let's go, buddy. I can move freely again. Now I can battle without feeling squashed. I got myself a new new Swalot with Body Slam. You're gonna feel squashed either way, Fenton. That's a name. That's a real name. That's actually the name of my Golduck in Pokemon Gold. Cool. And Caravana. This thing has no defense. So, do I Shockwave? Well, Snapper's gonna be faster, I think. Let's try Dragon Claw, despite the rough skin recoil. Dragon Claw the Caravana. And go for a... Let's just try out the Body Slam onto Golden. See how much we can do. Wow, you're quicker than Snapper now? I wasn't expecting that. Oh, not as powerful as I would have thought. But Body Slam paralysis? No. But you're faster than Snapper too. Oh, that could be bad. Of course, pretty sure Dragon Claw drops you in a single hit. And if not, we just saw our Swalot is quicker anyhow. Constantly surprised by these opponents. And my defense is dropping. Oh no. But as we just saw the speed stats, we know that we can go Swalot versus Caravana for a knockout. And without rough skin recoil, we're going to go with our Shockwave. Alright, so we're taking these two down nice and easily. So what else was I going to say? I don't know. I'm probably going to talk more about Pokemon Go. As we get further through November, we're getting closer to these Gen 3 Pokemon appearing in Go, which I'm pretty excited for. Also, later towards the end of this month, it keeps skipping our, what is it? What's the term? Slipping my mind, that's it. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are coming soon. I'm excited for that too. Team Rainbow Rocket, what's going on there, right? I'm excited for that game. Sometimes when a sequel game comes out, I'm not that, geared up to get it, because it's like, I've already played the basic games. I know there's a new story aspect to it, but there's a lot of new stuff added to the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which makes me really interested in getting it. So our physical stat has just gone down. Probably the best bet. I'm gonna try Ice Beam onto the Mightyena and go with a Shockwave to Coughing. See how well we can do with these attacks. And we're getting towards the end of the episode as well. Do we have time for one more battle? I don't know, with all the slow lag going on with this one, maybe not. I do want to have time to heal, though. I might go one more battle. There's a guy being chased by a Duskull. I want to see what's going on over there. Alright, so speed stat-wise, we see that Golett is quicker than the Mightyena. So Golett, Mightyena, Snapper, and then the Coughing is the last. So now we know the order to attack him. Ooh, that didn't really do a lot of damage. Smog! Yes, dodge it. Oh, I thought Smog hit both. I was like, why didn't Golett even try? So Snapper goes after the Coughing this time. Go Dragon Claw. And let's use Slud. I know we were intimidated, but it is Stab. Got some decent power behind it, too. Can we pick up a knockout? Feel free to go for critical now, Golett. To get the poison, though. No. And Sand Attack! Oh, come on. Who are you hitting? Watch us miss now. With one accuracy drop, we're not going to land the Dragon Claw. We give up. No, we don't. We're landing that. I don't care about no sand in my eyes. He's a water type. He just spritzes it back up with his own water gun. That's right. You can shoot water gun into the air, it lands back in your own face. It's like flushing your eyes. Essentially. That's how it could happen. And that's how we're pretending it did happen. Alright, because this battle is taking longer than expected, we probably don't have time for that Duskull guy, but he'll be the next episode. Do we want Scary Face? That's the question. I kind of don't. I like the moves that he has right now. And in a later game, I can always harsh scale Scary Face back up, so we'll skip it for the time being. Yeah, we'll stop with Scary Face. Snapper's face isn't scary at all. Look how cute he is. How could you be scared by that little face? I mean, I guess when he has his mouth wide open but to snap with those teeth, could be kind of scary, but overall, not so much. So Shockwave, does that drop you this time? If we get insane attack my Swalot, because Golett could land no matter what with Shockwave. Never misses. Always gets the knockout, if you're weak enough, of course. And down goes the mightiest of the Mightyena. I also realized later, or earlier on, I didn't switch the Pokemon out to even out the levels, so I gotta do that off camera as well. I'm not supposed to be doing it here, I won't do whatever. I couldn't read. I'm excited to end the episode and avoid another evolution. Snapper Man, stop! Do they give you Everstones in this generation, or is it Gen 4? I think they give it to you in this generation. In fact, yeah, I think I had Shelbert holding one. It's Eviolite that's in Gen 4, I believe. Now, can we heal ourselves up? Is the question. No, we cannot. So what we're going to do just for the time being, we're going to save it up here in the Pokemon Center, where it's nice and safe, and end off the episode. I'll switch everyone around afterwards, and I've already got the Purified Chamber ready to roll. Alright, so we are good, we're caught up. Next episode, we continue our liberation of Cipher's invasion over Phenac City. It's all building to a big showdown at one spot. I'm not going to say where just yet, but you'll see that later on. But, as my nose blocks up once again, I don't know why. If you enjoyed today's episode, of course, feel free to leave a like down below. And I want to say thanks for watching as always. If you missed any episodes of Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness along the way, there's a link in the description to the full playlist. And if you want to see some more videos that I have done on the channel, you're welcome to do so. Just check the links during the outro, or you can also click the link to subscribe and get daily Pokemon content from Professor Chaz, such as this playthrough, Pokemon TCG Online, got some Pokemon Wi-Fi battling on occasion, probably this weekend. I'll focus on doing some live stream for that, and just all sorts of good Pokemon stuff. But once again, thanks for watching. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and I will catch you next time.